My beautiful Scorpio friends, if you clicked on this video today, you are meant to be here. There is a message that Spirit wants to share with you around an energy that's coming in that is going to shake things up for us. This is Venus going retrograde in the sign of Aries on March the 1st. Now, this is something that doesn't happen all the time. It's rare and it's happening after 8 years. It happens every 8 years. The last time it happened was back in 2017. So if you remember where in life you were around this time in 2017, that energy is going to be similar that's coming in now for you. And this energy is actually going to last 42 days. So March the 1st until April the 12th. All right, so let's call in Spirit and get right into your reading here and see what it is that Spirit wants to share with you. So there's definitely something that you are meant to know, especially those of you that have been experiencing signs and communications from Spirit. So this is where you're experiencing odd things that you can't explain. And your senses are going to be heightened as well. And you're going to be receiving a lot of communication through your dreams. All right, so let's open you up here and see what the theme and the energy is around you right now. So Scorpio, we are getting explore options. So we're getting this energy that feels like it's in a cave. It's dark, but there's lights, there's pathways there. So those of you that are in experience that feels a bit darker in your life, know that there are pathways that are revealing themselves to you. And this experience of this retrograde is actually opening you up to pathways that are going to lead you towards something that you're meant to experience that is connected to your desires and your dreams. So the message is explore new opportunities at this time, Scorpio, and look into other options that you may have not noticed before. So I feel you are gaining a new perspective. You're able to see things that you once weren't able to see before. So there's this development or strengthening of a gift through this retrograde. And what I'm getting here for keywords are choices, opportunities, and refocus. You want to set intentions behind this choices that you are making at this time, because those choices are manifesting your reality, and those choices are actually opening different pathways for you. And when you're feeling like you're off balance or out of alignment, they want you to keep refocusing your energy. So have some sort of implementation of some sort of a practice that you can do daily in order to refocus and connect back with your present moment and what it is that you're doing in your experience and how you're showing up in it. Okay, so then there's stairwells, there's an elevation coming in. So each pathway is taking you up to a new elevated higher frequency vibration. Okay, so let's pull some cards and see what else is coming through. Wheel of Fortune. So something is about to happen suddenly in your life. This is a change. This is a cycle that is restarting, is what Spirit is saying here. And there is something that is coming into your awareness loud and clear through this experience, something that you're meant to know, some sort of a cycle or a pattern that needs to be released within this retrograde energy, because when Venus goes direct, there's going to be that shift. Everything that you generated within this energy is going to have you coming out on the other side as a different version of you in a different experience. So this is the Wheel of Fortune. Now, this is a major arcana card. So this energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it tends to be in the background. And because it's in the background, some of you are going to feel this intensely, while others you're going to feel this energy subtly. Okay. We also have the Chariot card. This is a big yes from Spirit, guys. Is there anything that you have been called to do, something that is lighting up within you? So the fiery energy of Aries that this retrograde is happening in is igniting something within us. And those of you that have had something sitting in the back burner, something that you have been wanting to experience in your life or create or do, this is going to show up now. And it's a call for you to actually go ahead and do that. Take that first step. The answer is yes for you. Like, they want you to progress and move forward and see the success and the experience that you're wanting to have here in real time. So you're the driving force, and this driving force is coming in through, it's coming in through your heart center. This driving force energy is coming through your heart center. I felt like I had an explosion of downloads and all of a sudden I wanted to say everything all at once. Six of Wands, this is you winning in life in a big, big way here. This is you as a center of attention, as the prime focus in your reality. And I feel this awareness is coming to you through a new perspective. The way that you're feeling about yourself, the way that I feel you're stepping into your power here. You've already done a lot to get to this place. Scorpio, you've done a lot of work on yourself. I feel some of you are still doing some work, shedding energies, gaining confidence in your abilities, your skills, learning to love yourself more, you know, without any kind of string attached to that love, and spending more time with yourself. Focusing on the things that bring you happiness, focusing on the things that feel right for you. And I'm getting, you know, a lot of you out there, I'm getting some of you wanting to create success for yourself without that security net. I'm getting a security net. Like some of you have a security net right now. It almost feels like the net caught the horse. The horse is representing freedom here. This is what I'm getting, the energy of freedom, wanting to be free and not caught in this security net. The security net, I feel, is a 9-to-5 job. This is what I call my security net, which I left a long time ago. And sometimes when that security net is gone, some of us are caught up in it because we need it in order to survive. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm getting that some of you are actually about to break free from this. And for a moment, you may feel a little bit vulnerable, a little bit almost exposed. I don't know how you're going to feel this, so you're going to have to share with me how you're going to feel this, but something is happening here. So this is the Six of Wands. I'm just diving into your reading right now because Spirit is really wanting to share a lot of things here with you today, Scorpio. So before we begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. I'm definitely getting a running away energy, like a running energy, like taking something and running with it. This is what's coming through for you. And I also wanted to mention that I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Now, this is going to strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. I'm definitely getting odd things happening. Like, you know, they're wanting you to think outside of the box. They want you to, you know, take your flashlight and move it over in this direction instead of the same direction. I'm seeing someone sitting in a void. It feels like this cave energy. And suddenly something is about to shift. The lights were always there, is what Spirit is saying here. All you have to do is turn the lights on. They're like candles. They're wanting you to turn some candles on. I don't know what this means for some of you, but they want you to turn the lights on because you have the power to do that. You have the lighter. You can walk up and you can turn that candle on. Something is igniting. It's a fiery energy. There's a lot of passion here. There's purpose. And I feel you are about to unlock a part of yourself that has been behind a closed door. You know that this version of you has been behind a closed door. And this Wheel of Fortune is coming in as something that is going to happen unexpectedly. It's going to happen quickly for some of you. I'm getting a gradual change that those of you that are especially highly intuitive have been picking up on for a while. This is like an energetic gradual shift before the actual reality shift happens. But you're about to jump timelines here. This is what Spirit is saying here. They're showing me someone jumping to a new reality. You're about to jump a timeline here, and it's because there's some sort of a loop that you were in. I'm seeing someone moving in a circle, and all of a sudden it's being cut off. And you're not, instead of going back down and around again, you're flying off to the other side of an experience. I don't know how this is going to show up for you. This could be something that happens in your life suddenly that changes your reality. What is this for you? You can share with me in the comment section below. This retrograde is here to shift you. This retrograde is here to, it almost feels like it's going to help you jump into this other timeline, right? This retrograde, this experience over the next 42 days. For some of you, this is going to happen well within that, like way before the 42 days are up. But within the experience, it's going to feel, I don't know how to explain this to you, Scorpio, but it's just coming in like a circle, and it keeps going in a circle. But there's a point here where something significant happens, and I don't know, I guess you're going to get a new perspective, or there's some new information you get access to which reveals or exposes something that allows you to release it and let it go and leave it in the past. Cut the cycle, cut the pattern, the loop that you were in. Okay, so this is what the Wheel of Fortune is doing. So in a sense, this is a blessing in disguise. So those of you that are afraid of change, change is inevitable, my friends. Change brings in growth and beautiful things. So any kind of fear you have around change, fear is just an illusion. It only has power if we give it power. So this is where I feel you're going to release fear within this experience of this retrograde. But you're also going to step into this version of you that is more authentic, that is more in their natural source power. There's this divinity to this experience. You're definitely going to be feeling that. This connection to nature. So I feel that some of you are meant to connect with nature as you are moving through this, because this sometimes can bring in confusion. It can bring in uncertainty. It can bring in a lot of questions. What I'm getting here is like a sudden injury that happens that throws you out for like 2-3 weeks. I don't know if any of you had an injury recently. This might have been your arm. This could have been your leg, your foot, or something else. It doesn't have to be an injury. It could be something else like losing your job, or your car breaks down temporarily and you're having to reorganize, shift everything in your life, and having to live a certain way or experience something that isn't what you were experiencing. So I do feel there's this sudden, spontaneous aspect to what is going on in your life or what is about to happen. And Spirit wants you to stay strong here. This experience is actually the shift, okay? And it's coming in because you are elevating to a new experience. You are jumping timelines here, okay? Sometimes this feels uncomfortable, but Spirit is wanting you to take charge here. They want you to get in the driver's seat and don't let this experience be the driving force. Don't allow your emotions to be the driving force either. So what I'm getting here is someone that is allowing fear, doubt, limiting beliefs, these kinds of things sit in the driver's seat while you're either in the passenger or in the back seat. And they want you to take all of these energies and shove them in the back seat and get in the driver's seat. Yes, sometimes when you start driving a car, especially if you haven't driven a car, it takes practice and you get better with time. This is the same kind of energy. You're going to get better with time, with some sort of an experience that you're having, that you're navigating through. This is also a gift that is being discovered here. I feel some of you know that you have gifts. Some of you might not know that you have a gift, but it's definitely revealing itself to you in a powerful way. You're going to have this inner knowing. It's your inner guidance. It's like a compass. All of a sudden you have a compass and you know exactly where you need to go because you have this compass. And a compass is coming in as a sign for some of you. Perhaps you purchased one, or you have one and you use it, right? Or you're remembering it, or you saw it recently. It's coming through, or you're seeing stuff that has to do with compasses, time and direction. All of that's coming through with this energy. And I'm getting that your heart center is being activated here, which is the driving force. There is an infinite divine energy connection that is happening. And I feel this is you and nature. Like they're showing me nature. Is there nature in your cards? I'm not seeing nature here. Nature's coming in. Maybe it has to do with the wands, energy of the trees, right? So yeah, they're definitely showing me nature. I don't know if any of you have recently been spending more time in nature, or you feel like you need to connect with nature, maybe even water, or go somewhere where it's hot and you're able to release stress and weight. So you've been feeling this desire, something that is calling you and pulling you towards it. And you don't know why it's doing that, or you're just feeling it. It feels very good. It feels like you need to do this. Like there's this purpose behind it, but maybe you can't make sense of it, but it's definitely there. Spirit is calling you to follow that. And don't be afraid if things aren't perfect right away, because they're not meant to. You're growing within this experience. You are elevating. And when things snap back, I feel this is temporary energy. It's going to start around March 1st. It might have already started for you. It feels like an elastic band. This is what I'm getting here. There's like pressure here, and it's, I don't know, you're going to get launched. This is an energy that's definitely going to have you jump a timeline, because I'm getting a rubber band snap. And it's just like, boom, you're there, right? So this could be some sort of inspiration or an intuitive download you experience in a split second. Even before that second is even up, you receive all of this information that gives you this access to living in a different reality, because you have this perspective, you have this knowing, and you're able to do things a bit differently, to explore options, right? You're exploring options, seeing which pathway works, and there's no fear around trying something different and trying something new and seeing what works. You know, where your energy desires to go, you're opening yourself to explore the opportunities and these experiences. So I just, and this is through you doing it. You are the one that's making the choices. So there's, you know, purpose-driven choices here, intentional choices, you getting up every day and setting an intention for the day and following through on your commitments. This is a very committed energy here. So I feel some of you are going to make a commitment somewhere in your life, if you already haven't, to shift your life in a direction that you decide to go. So you're getting in the driver's seat. You're like, get out of my car, everyone. I'm driving this car and I get to choose where I want to go. I'm going to create my own map here, right? And you are winning here big time. You're really leveling up to this higher frequency energy where you're seeing life through a different lens, through a different experience. And there's so much freedom here for you. This is something that you have been seeking for a very long time, Scorpio, is freedom. Freedom from stress, freedom from drama, freedom from the things that we all don't like in our lives, whatever that might be for you. And you're leveling up to an energy where these connections are in alignment with you and what you want to vibrate and experience in your life. So you're ultimately taking center stage in your desired reality. This is the timeline jump that you're having. So I feel what's going to happen is this retrograde is going to connect you with this energy through an intuitive download. And because you're going to feel it, you're going to sense it, you're going to see it. There's a lot of information that comes in like a big boom in your mind, just a lot of information, like you're feeling really inspired here. This is a very creative energy. It's like a splash of creativity where you're feeling really inspired to follow your passions. There's something that is calling to you. You can't hold this back. You're just energized with this, right? So I just feel this energy is here for a reason. There's something that you're meant to experience in your life, something that you are meant to do where you're going to be in the spotlight. You are going to be recognized for your efforts, all of your hard work. You're going to have well-wishers, people that admire you and really enjoy your energy. You know, I'm seeing some of you on a social media platform somewhere and living in this experience where you're vibrating high and making a difference in the world, because you are present there online, Scorpio. And for others, this is just in your life in general, like you feel really good. I feel there's no worries here around money. I'm not seeing, because you're blessed with good luck. You know this about yourself. The sprinkles of good luck are always there. You see them everywhere you go. So I feel that you have a really good practice around gratitude, right? So this is where Spirit is nudging you a little bit to have a gratitude journal, because this gratitude is bringing in more for you to be grateful for. So I just feel that there are desires and wishes, and there's branches that are starting to sprout from you. This is what's happening. Your energy is being directed in different ways, and you get to choose which pathways you want to take. They're going to all lead to the same place, but you get to decide. You have the freedom to choose what path you want to take and what you want to experience within it. And they're all interconnected. Anytime you want, one can merge with the other. This is the power that you have. So Spirit is asking you during this retrograde, step into your power of the co-creator and co-create the reality you wish to experience in your life, because you are a very powerful co-creator manifester. And this retrograde is bringing in this like quick snapshot of you and experience, but then you like a rubber band being launched into this new timeline because there's some new information that you received and you're able to act upon it. This is ultimately what's going on. And there's a sense of freedom, like this freedom. You have been longing for this. What is this freedom for you? You can share with me in the comment section below. And they want you to walk the path of faith, to have faith. So when you're making decisions in your life, when you're taking actions, are they out of love or are they out of fear? Anytime you're taking a step forward, ask yourself, am I taking a step forward in love or am I taking it in fear? Am I taking it in faith or fear, right? So there's a lot of loving energies that are supporting you at this time, Scorpio, and you're going to be shining very bright. People are definitely going to see your light. You're no longer going to be in the dark, because whatever this dark energy is, you are working on channeling it into something where people can come into and experience what it is that you have to offer. You're able to draw people in, but you're also able to extend outward. So this is what I'm getting here with this energy. So let's go ahead and pull a bonus card and see what else it is that Spirit wants to share with you. This is the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook, okay? So let's see what it is that they want to share here more with you. I feel this is going to be medicine for you. Is Sage. Be devoted and committed. There's that commitment. They want you to be devoted and committed to whatever experience you're desiring to have, to take the actions and make the decisions that are in alignment with that experience. So Sage, some of you may have recently seen a sage. Maybe you're working with Sage right now to do some clearing, right? And peacock feathers here, leaves are coming in. Some of you might be, again, in nature. This is the energy of nature here. So Sage. Where are you, Sage? Here we are. All right, so the message for you today is be willing to go the whole road and back again. This will allow you to be the best you can possibly be. The Sage represents the wise within. When this card arises, it shows you that you are preparing to become a great and insightful teacher to your peers. It guides you to take notes as the wandering yogi is on this card, because your knowledge and life experiences can impact incredible insights to those whom with you come into contact. This retrograde is going to affect your relationships, the way that you show up in them and the way that you choose to interact with them. This card is also about observation and becoming more aware of who you are and of all your inner workings, because that awareness can bring more clarity to your decisions. Devotion is a powerful energy. Right now, angels and ancestors want to acknowledge how committed you are to your growth, Scorpio. Your continued dedication to this aspect of your life has been recognized, and your understanding that you are not only a body, but also a soul, and it is all you need to continue growing and expanding. The energy of oneness is offered itself to you now, and it's important that you take some time to integrate it all so that you can be supported and guided by it. This is what the divine wants for you. Make a note of experience or teachers making themselves known to you at this time, because you are going to share those teachings one day too. So look at that. There's a teacher that is arriving in your life, some sort of a mentor, or, you know, there's something that you're meant to receive, right? Through someone else, through a sage, through a wise one. So words of wisdom are coming through that you're going to be able to share with others. And I feel some of you have words of wisdom that may have come from your grandparents, maybe have come from your parents. All right, so let's go ahead and pull an angel number to close off. Now, some of you are already seeing this angel number. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance. And if you do see this number, remember the message of this card. So we are getting the mirror. All right, so look at that. The number 2, if you're seeing this number, this is a confirmation for you. This is your message. So reflect upon the past here, Scorpio, because there's some information or messages coming in from you reflecting on your past. Look deep inside of yourself. You're really good at doing this. Going deep within yourself and extracting the information that you need. You understand that you need the answers you seek are not outside of you. They're inside of you, and your reality is a reflection of what's happening in your inner workings, right? So what you give returns. The energy that you show up in, the energy that you give out there is going to come back to you tenfold. So again, when you're emitting energy out there, is it the energy of faith and love, or is it the energy of fear? All right, so this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video today, you're also going to enjoy some of these videos I've posted here for you. So I do feel there are messages that Spirit is wanting to relay to you. And if you choose to, these definitely are going to have something that you're going to be able to carry forward with you. So enjoy.